Hey guys, how's it going? Sensational here, and welcome back to the channel, where today, we are back to our roots. We are playing some ZOE Lee Sin. This deck has been popping up a little bit more in recent tournaments, with a surprisingly good performance. I think a lot of people have kind of waved off Lee Sin from the meta because it had so many different sort of decks that really just countered it. Those being things like Kennen Ahri, Darkness, Bandletree, a lot of the mini morph decks, things like that. And Lee Sin took a pretty big nosedive out of the meta, whereas, in previous metas, it was one of the most dominant decks throughout the seasons and the metas. So, but with the recent sort of shift, there's been a lot of weird things going on, right? You have the scouts coming to the meta, you have the bigger Demacia decks coming to the meta, and now you start to have other decks that beat up on these Demacia decks. Of course, Kennen Ahri is one of those decks that beat up on the Demacia decks. But now Lee Sin has come back too, because it really hasn't changed at all fundamentally on what it does. It is this very dirtily, I stall out the game with Eye of the Dragons, with Concussive Palms, with things like that. I draw Lee Sin, you can't interact with them, or I mean, you can try to interact with them, but I have Notify, I have Twin Disciplines, I have the Bury, I have Deny, I have all these different protection tools to just really help us get there, kick your opponent's face in, and just whittle away at your opponent. This deck has probably one of the highest skill ceiling of a play style pattern sort of thing of pretty much any deck that I've really seen, maybe apart from Kennen and Ahri, although I might put them both relatively close. There's so many different ways you can interact with this deck, knowing when to spend your mana, when to spend your spells, and things like that. While this deck relatively hasn't changed much, some notable additions is the 3 Wounded White Flames. This card is absolutely insane. Within this deck, it just provides you an extra bit of consistency. One reason why Wounded White Flame is so powerful in a lot of the Pantheon decks is just because it can outscale most mid-range things very, very quickly, and for a Lee Sin deck, that is no exception. We run the 3 of Zenith Blades, which pairs extremely well with Wounded White Flame. But we also have additional buff cards such as Guiding Touch, Pale Cascade, Sonic Wave, Twin Disciplines. We have so many ways of proccing the Faded that even if we don't draw Lee Sin, we can just smack down our opponent and just apply a lot of pressure with Wounded White Flame and Zenith Blade. This is also a great way to play around some of those decks that run cards like Mini Morph, that run Homecoming. We don't need to go all in on our Lee Sin to deal damage anymore. We have the ability to use Wounded White Flame to deal that chip damage in the mid game, dealing 5-6 a swing, and then eventually it keeps on scaling, where this might be dealing the same amount of damage as Lee Sin. Although, hyperbole, because Lee Sin leveled up just does like 10-12 damage. Outside of that, this is Kever's list, so he's running a few spicy cards. There's one of Star Shaping in here. I assume this is more just as a tech, being able to give you basically like a 4th Lee Sin, essentially just giving you the opportunity to invoke the big Celestial, giving you an extra threat for the late game, and a little bit extra healing. But within it, we have 3 Wounded White Flames, 2 Solari Priestesses, and only 2 Eye of the Dragons. So this one is definitely a little bit more of a unit-heavy focus. It has 2-2-3 instead of what usually is like a 3-2 or a 3-3. But most notably, we're down on 1 Eye of the Dragon. This is pretty smart. I like this change, and I think a lot of other decks, Kennen Ahri too, has sort of been experimenting with, in the very, very early iterations, been experimenting with Eye of the Dragon. But the reason is we already run Eye of the Dragon with gifts. You don't really want to have multiple Eye of the Dragons drawn. It's really good when you get a tutor out of Gifts from Beyond, but less so when you actually draw it. So by cutting down on the Eye of the Dragons, we have a lot better flexibility, being able to either use Gifts from Beyond with Crescendum to pull it out of our deck, and once we've pulled out both of these, this still has utility with either Gravitum or Infernum. But again, the rest of the deck is the same. This is still the same old ZOE Lee Sin. I think it is a phenomenally powerful deck right now that I think a lot of people might be sleeping on or might be a little bit tired of, but it is out here to win games, and that's exactly what I did with the deck. So I'll leave you guys with some games, showcase again what makes this deck so powerful even when the matchups are not in favor, and just really where skill comes into shine as a deck in Legends of Runeterra. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This introduction was a little bit longer than usual, but I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys with the next one. Peace out, and I'll catch you guys later. Play some games, play some ZOE Lee, kick some butt. You know how it goes. Don't cue car. Ugh. Excuse me? Hello? Well, this matchup stinks. I think the only card we're looking for here is Wounded White Flame. Those are not Wounded White Flame. Wounded White Flame? This is, no Deus? Oh, okay, Wounded White Flame, Pog? No Deus, Pog? Okay, this fine, this fine. We have the Wounded White Flame. We can start blocking Sand Soldiers. That's the main part. It's the main part of how we can try to swing this deck. He does have a few recalls that we need to be a little bit careful of, but overall, this is a house. There's a Deus. Okay. So let's see if he has a Azir. Question if I go for the Zenith. Uh-oh. That's a lot of damage. Not a third one? Oh, thank god. A lot of damage. I kill both of them. I'm just taking 11 damage. That's fine, that's fine. We're chilling. Big chilling. Are we dead? Can we die here? No. Interesting. An interesting choice there. Not quite sure what that was for. Oh, ZOE, what a draw. Why do I cast 2 spells this turn? Meteor Shower plus X. This is pretty easy Meteor Shower. I can block here, and I'll probably Guiding Touch my face. Alright. I would like for you guys to perish. That Shapestone last turn was a little bit weird. It's now have a blocker, and that's totally fine. Okay. I think twinning this is fine. Is it? No. Just gonna Guiding Touch my face and call it a turn. He hasn't drawn a single champion. Like, we have a chance. We actually have a chance because he's drawn kind of poorly. Might lose to Irelia? Oh, wow. Oh dear. I need to do something. I can't just like pass, I think. I'm tapping under like a deny, so he could like potentially recall something or do something. But I can always replay ZOE to block this. He doesn't have like some like fast speed like recall this. I guess he could homecoming me. Probably doesn't have. I chose not to use. Probably can't play a second spell here. I need to start applying some pressure and cycling a little bit. I'm unsure about what his last cards in his hand are, but potential for like Radiant Dance or Defiant Dance are still pretty high. Okay, there's a Defiant. Oh. Probably block as much damage as we can here. So close. Other one. Most likely another Defiant Dance. I will trade for the elusive. What is this? Homecoming? I see. That's fine. I just replay ZOE and then I play and then I need to play second spell this turn. Which I probably just pale.
The spirit gives to those who listen.
I don't have mana to replay ZOE here. I mean, I do, but I mean, he always does this first. I don't have board space, rather. There's Lee Sin. I think this is fine. I rather get the Dragon. I'll override like the Priestess if I need to. Guiding Touch, excellent draw. Azir. Azir's fine. It's like if he plays this, I just have good blocks, and I play Lee Sin and I end the game. This looks okay. The main point is I'm healing here, and that's really important.
Ready yourself.
I think I'm fine here.
Only I can endure the dragon's fury.
Okay.
Arise! Your emperor commands.
The dragon binds us.
Their heartbeats quicken.
I haven't played any spells this turn. How many units do I realistically need / want? I don't really need you. Only save 2 health. That's fine. I'll just go greed. Okay. Do I pale or do I twin? Probably just a pale. I cast so few spells. He's down to 1 card. It's kind of awkward. We don't have the 2-spell Requiem that we want. So if he has Defiant Dance, do we lose? Potentially. Like, if we try to go Zenith, he Defiance, he summons 3. I don't lose, but I'm not in a good spot. I can just flip here. I think it's just safer to go in. We can play this first, I guess. Probably just Sonic Wave this turn. Make sure that if he wants to play like a Defiant Dance, we're not presenting like death. There's Defiant.
Arise! Your emperor commands.
Ready yourself.
Okay. And we just go after Azir here. Okay. And he casts one more spell. Okay. I just guiding touch my face and replay this. Same thing as guiding touching this, right? I save myself 2 health either way. Oh, the star shaping, let's go. God bless Kever, holy moly. Thank you so much, Kever. Looking out for me. Whew, okay, I think we're in the clear, unless he top decks Irelia. Okay. Good sign so far.
The dragon binds us.
Yup, Let's go. Alright. Zoe, Lee Sin, endgame.
Reality is just your mind crumbling under what it doesn't understand, silly!
What a game. What a grind. What a game.
Force is meaningless.
Oh, we can't cast 2 spells. Whoopsies. I need to be a little bit more efficient. He's already used all 3 Defiant Dances. Potentially scared of like Homecoming. I'll just take a pass here. Another Lee Sin. I think I'm safe to play Zenith here. I just want to kill him. He needs to have like Homecoming.
Spin it
Sure.
round, throw it down.
I will not hold back. My lands need me.
Let's go! Yeah, a little bit lucky there. He didn't really draw his champions as soon as he needed, and the Wounded White Flame just really came in to carry that matchup. Definitely missed this deck a little bit, huh? Like it's sweet. Give me some Pantheon. Give me some Demacia. No! Not Ahri Kennen. That was the last thing I wanted. He's playing Ahri Kennen on my ladder right now. Zoe? You can level Zoe, that's really good. Zoe Pale seems fine. Gifts, okay. Make sure you don't take too much damage. Right, can't play Zoe on 1, unfortunately. We could just like Giga Chat and attack through, but you like top deck, go hard next turn, same outcome. Like now. No, let's play next turn, because then I could Pale up. Deny. Deny's alright. I want him to pass here so that I can play this and he wants to go hard, then I can Pale and he does have an elusive blocker. So this is perfect. So either he just like plays another elusive blocker or he decides to like go hard and I have the counter. This Zenith Blade is pretty good, just hope he does have like a Nopify. Okay. So he's smart man. Probably passing here. I just want to be able to cycle this Pale on a go hard. And then I probably just want to slap like a Zenith Blade onto it if I can. There's a Nopify that's gonna really stink. Okay. I have Dragon's not bad here. Seem like cheap things to do. Deny an Opify. Hope that's not the case. I really want to deny like a Homecoming, something big, something with value. Oh, nice. Excellent. unable to block with ZOE yet, but I can just like eye into like gifts and just get my 2 spells that I need this turn.
Ahri, what do you fear?
A dull companion?
More revealing questions.
Okay.
What's another era?
Twin. Palm. Palm's good. Getting a palm out here is probably good for us. Don't need to do anything about that. Or just pull out the Eye of the Dragon while we can. Serve as a decent blocker for now.
What is gained when we return malevolence? The spirit gives.
Always keep up 4 mana. And these are just free blockers for his Ahri at this point. Ooh, that's actually really good. Why don't you just like try to pop his Ahri?
You rule the forest, Simon, as it rules you.
Sure. How am I spending my mana this turn? I could just go for the Ahri. Be nice if I could play 2 spells. Maybe just start with the Zenith. He goes for like a charm, being able to like pale or palm is really important. He doesn't really have an attack, which is good.
The forest strikes.
Sure. I could fight for this. It does give me my second spell that I want to play this turn as well. So if he twins, I can twin back. Not like super good or anything, but it does progress my ZOE level up quite considerably. I can even palm if I want. Lysina. Okay.
Run.
Go hard. Yep. Was very... I would say this is relatively expensive for what I wanted to do here, but the progress is hard to deny. Doesn't have any Lucis to block here either. Third Zoe.
Paradigm shift time!
Hopefully does have another deny or another homecoming. Yeah. That stinks. I could kill the Ahri.
Trickster never loses because
No, I'm 1 man off. That sucks. We're not in like a bad spot though. I think that's important to at least recognize and be aware of. We still have... Oh, this is our last Zenith, huh?
The forest's heart.
Sign
Make
him.
you strong.
I think Lee Sin here is pretty fine.
Yourself. Master your
Subbing Palm Man up, another stun from ZOE. This is my last Zenith play, so I need to be a little bit cautious.
Stay safe.
Holy moly.
Here.
Oh, that's some value, huh? Okay.
Who loves bubbles? Me!
It's a lot of value. Because of Palm having Or having concussive palm is definitely annoying. Probably don't even spend this. I wonder. Probably fine just to throw an Ahri. This does enable deep med as well. If he wants to like notify this, that's okay, I guess. Wants to recall Ahri, that's probably fine as well. I just want to be able to deep med start cycling a little bit. Oh really? Wow, that's huge. That's one Ahri down. Because now we're applying a lot of pressure too. He spent most of his turn just like skedaddle or like dilly dally and not do anything, which is good for us because now these Isla dragons are putting on a lot of pressure with the dragonlings. Wow, that's really good for us. Okay. Win is good. Because now this is just a lot of pressure. That's fine. There's no point looking for a deny for that. I think that's quite unnecessary. Like he can't like just replay sign and hope he gets somewhere. It's just realistically not happening. That is his second homecoming as well, which is putting him, you know, on a path where he potentially can't stop Lee, which is good for us.
All in the mind.
Like this board isn't doing anything. We have 3 concussive palms. His Ahri is never connecting. He doesn't even have the elusives to back it up. So he wants to play sign in, I guess. These Kennens aren't flipping at all, which is good for us. Let's play ZOE out here. Like he plays sign in, like he doesn't even have an attack here, and then we pressure lethal on the following. This is a good spot. We're in a really good spot. 20 health, very good. No Ahri, very good. Triple concussive palm to stop Ahri, very good. We're in a good spot here. I don't even care if he pings ZOE. Ooh. I level Kennen, huh? Okay. I can't stop that, unfortunately. He's just gonna like Navori it. I don't even know if I care if Kennen levels. It's not doing anything. Sure he gets like pop my ZOE, but what is that doing for him? Like he's gonna just play Navori. Nope, fight's a good draw here. Nope, fight's excellent. It's just the interaction we need in this moment.
Looking for a daring escape?
Sure. Just don't care. I'll let him play the Morn first.
Nature
Sure.
does not mourn. I will.
Now you will see my final move.
Like I just get a block with Lee Sin and he's forced to market. Seems fine. These Kennens aren't doing anything at all. Sure he gets to kill my ZOE, but I'm blocking with ZOE this turn. Why would I care? He's down to 1 homecoming as well. Can't even play Sign-In because he's full on hand space, and then if he wants to attack with Kennen, he's just gonna fill his hand with marks. You can't even play Sign-In here. It's hilarious. It's a really good spot for us. We have like the perfect hand. Maybe we shouldn't have tapped under like triple concussive palm just in case, but I think we're fine. Even if he drops Ahri here, it's not even killing us. Okay.
The world's heart beats with mine.
Like as long as we're not dying here, I don't think we're really that concerned.
Ahri, what do you fear?
We have double palm. We beat pretty much anything here.
You can fight. Show me.
Only dealing 6 to me. Do I care? I I could just kill his cannons. Sort of. Not really. That seems fine. I need to play second spell this turn. It's almost like gonna be this guiding touch. Or yeah, deal 2 damage to my Lee Sin. Go ahead, buddy. Yup.
The enemy quivers with fear.
Act like that's gonna do something for you, buddy. It's gonna be burning cards. Actually, that's not true. Sure. I can heal that up. I could just palm Ahri now. If he doesn't get these back, he's not doing anything with this turn. Not that he is doing anything with this turn. Not that I'm doing anything with my turn.
I forgot how slow time moves.
I gotta save my ZOE. Not that that matters. Should have blocked here then. That was kind of silly. I would love to see like a deny here. I don't know how much he's relying on balancing these cannons, but if I can see a deny here, just like straight up loses now. You also can't go for an homecoming because I gotta have deny. Sure. That's my second spell as well, so I get a pass. Being able to pass just feels good.
Breathe in, breathe out. Too slow.
Do I care about this eye? I'll probably save it. If it's a go hard, I'll just Nopify it, I guess. If it's a Kennen spell, Nopify. Oh, really? Okay, buddy. I pray for you. Only has one elusive.
Our enemies cannot hide. Strike firmly. Prepare yourself.
Yep, seems good. Palm doesn't do it, because I can just put out some more damage. Has to be third homecoming. Which is why we stressed out the second homecoming. That was like really good on us. Being able to stress out his third or his second homecoming on that Lee Sin swing that like realistically did nothing was really, really good. I probably shouldn't have buffed that, but probably still 2 off. I ain't that bad at counting. I am that bad at counting. Okay, now we're fine then. He only has one more Ahri. We just go in for his second swing and just call it a day. Because like we still have 2 more concussive palms. Like realistically, what's he gonna do? Try to pack my bags? He could, maybe. He needs to kill me next turn, and I'm not sure he has the capability of doing so. I'll Nopify, pack, or call, or go hard. Yep. It's the only thing I realistically get to go hard, or Nopify anymore. Maybe, like, he has Nopify. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I don't know how he kills us here.
Hide for a moment, run forever.
We're looking pretty good here. We just need one more swing. Hush! Excellent card. Sorry, or bust here. If he has Ahri, I can just hush it and then it's game over. Oh, what a god gamer. Let's go.
A dull companion, more revealing questions.
This is Tempest.
I'll just concussive palm it. And the hope of this concussive palm is to bait out the deny, and then I just gotta hush it.
Come on, chase
Because the resource of Concussive Palm is a lot less valuable overall. It's a really good game. I love this game. This game is really good at just showing off fundamentals of Lee Sin. Like, there's no need to go in for early kills when your opponent is playing Ionia, right? Just go for nice and slow. Last turn was a good example of going for lethal because I had so much mana up, and my overall response is really cheap. And we're in a very good position where realistically we can't lose, right? No, it's never working, buddy. We can just Pale ZOE trade. Now he has to mark my Lee Sin. Yeah, I don't think that worked out like he wanted it to. Good game. Very good game. Is Lulu. Interesting one. We definitely need Eye here. If he has like Yoro Captain, definitely very, very difficult. Having a deny is not even bad. What if I keep something like this? Like, if I can deny their Yordle arms, that's like huge, right? The second thing is being able to protect my Eye of the Dragon from like a Get Excited. Perfect. And we have a bit of healing and burst spells to get the eyes activated. I think this is like a really, really solid hand. The only thing that would make me sad is like Lulu Flame Chompers. Oh, what a card. This card tears their deck apart too. If he plays Lulu, I just get a Wounded White Flame. I'm gonna take a bit of damage, but we'll heal it back up. Because I have White Flame Tail, that's really good. Okay. Yep, I'll just White Flame, and then I'll Gift into the thing next turn. The issue is the Lulu Flame Chomper is still on the table. Can't really stop that. I don't have like a Sonic Wave quite yet. He doesn't have a Lulu, I'm not particularly afraid. If he's able to go like really wide, I am very afraid. We do have Deny for his Yordle arms. Ooh. So this is 3, this is 4, we'll have 1 mana up. That's not enough. We can't Zenith Blade here, unfortunately. So, if he has Get Excited, I have Tail. He needs Get Excited Mystic, Get Excited Pokey. Double Get Excited, double Mystic. Maybe should like just open attack, see what he would have done. Because now if like I put my Eye in danger, I feel a little bit silly. But I could have like Twin, right? Like Twin is just too threatening for him. This is a good board state, because it's likely he wants to Yordle arms next turn, and we just have Deny ready for it. Sun my dreams, take it after me. Those words are mine. Don't go to you, cause I am the opposite of anything. Alright, it's pretty obvious he wants to go for Yoran arms, which is exactly why he kept the Deny in the mulligan. Like, that's how far ahead we're looking and planning out. He can no longer kill my Eye of the Dragon, unless he has exactly double Mystic Shot. And so we get a third blocker here, we get a Deny, we get a Zenith next turn, and we gotta start carrying. Is the plan. Maybe he like takes a block here and like tries to Get Excited it. Forces out my second spell this turn. Oh, Get Excited would actually kill it, huh? That's a little unfortunate. Okay. Yep, so he's just setting up for Yoran arms. That's fine because we have the Deny. Yep. You can't play 2 of them, which is good. He only has 7 mana, we just deny it. They're 6 wide, so... Oh, second Deny is so big. We gotta play the top deck one too if we want to. You guys ever find yourselves in a position where you like top deck the answer to the card that they're gonna play, but you already had the answer in your hand? It's just better to play the top deck one. Let's just tell him real quick that we top deck that one. Oh yeah, baby. Now he has no attack. Oh, he has some attack, but it would result in A, giving me the Fury proc, and... Okay, we'll pale that. It's our second spell we want to play this turn. This can equally deny his attack. Like, the main reason he didn't want to attack was because of the eye, right? And this doesn't really change it. So he gets attacked with a Fizz, I guess. But I get to heal 2/2/2 turn after turn. Next turn, what do? I Zenith into Guiding, maybe? Next turn's a little bit awkward. I do have a second deny for second Jordan Arms, so I don't feel under too much pressure yet, which is good. I just need to find some way to clean down board with like a Sonic Wave or something. Sonic Wave would be the most ideal because we do have a second Wounded White Flame. It's actually contemplating a full attack. I would love to see a full attack here. I really want to like narrow down his board if I can. Okay. Okay, well, we're playing that then. Make sure our board is completely wide so that he never gets any more attacks on us. And if he wants to get excited this, we can actually just let it through and play out another one as well. This is a really good spot. Being able to deny a second Jordan Arms is really, really solid. And now these Wounded White Flames will start applying some pressure, hopefully. Oh, it's just one. Ooh, the block. Give me the Fury proc. Let's go. I don't know why he's blocking. I guess he just wants to like play something bigger, which makes sense. But giving the Fury proc here is actually really good for me. I have an awkward time playing the second spell. That's fine. We have double Eye of the Dragon. We're chilling. So this is +2? Let's heal our face. I think this is going to survive throughout, like, wear and tear. Ooh, that's really good. That's really, really good. Insanely good. So next turn, what do? Probably like a deny. Leeson. Yeah, we just win. So if he plays Jordan Arms, we deny. If he develops under Jordan Arms, we can just concussive palm this and call it a day. There's so much good for stuff for us. Even if he Jordan Arms, what if I just concussive palm? Oh, he's gonna attack into my Draglings. Let's go. I don't know how this ever ends well for him. He's open attacking. He could have like Fizz spell, which is kind of cute. But I just don't see how that matters when he loses his whole board. No, it's just one side. I think he should drag the White Flame if he's going for this play. But if he wants to rally, I just concussive palm anyways. If he rallies, I can also just deny it. Because he's showing that he doesn't have Jordan Arms. And we can just kill him next turn.
Here I am. Wherever here is.
How much do I care? So it's representing he has deny. I can just play Leeson plus, like, deny. I just kill him next turn. It's fine. If he wants to pass, I'm happy to pass back. Yeah, he's never passing. Or is he? Nah, he's never passing. Yep. We just deny, we play Leeson, we Zenith, we Sonic, we win the game. Right. Goes to 5, it goes to 7, it's perfect lethal. Nice. Er.
dragon binds us.
I don't need health. Wait, why does this survive? He ordered it wrong. Oh, that's so unfortunate. He ordered this wrong. He needs to put this after the flame chompers. That's no good for him. Wow, the white flame survives. That is not what you want to see. Whimsy. Yeah, he misordered that, unfortunately. And now we're just gonna open attack lethal. We could palm this. Yeah, let's save this. I think having this extra threat is just fine. This deck is so good, man. Like, what the heck? Why does this deck lose to anything? This deck doesn't lose to anything. I'm gonna just Zenith Blade and call it a day. Zenith Blade into the Sonic Wave, clear his board, kill his Nexus. You know how it goes. This is Lee Sin, baby. This is Lee Sin, baby. So there's no more randomly generated stuff. He only played one telescope. This is it. He could like Whimsy again, but like Lee Sin lethal. Yeah, that's gonna die.
Our enemies cannot hide. My lands need me. Prepare yourself.
Oh, if he has Whimsy, actually survives, huh? Wait. Did I misplay? Why did I think I had lethal? This is 7? Oh no, this is 7. What am I saying? He's dead. Yep. Easy game. Lee Sin, man. Out here to kick butt. Lee Sin's good. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.